Hey guys, it's Mistress Nightmare here, and it seems that I have been proven wrong yet again. This is chapter 6 of Love, Laughter, Insanity. I do not know if there's going to be any more updates from the author, who tends to keep surprising me with a new chapter. Before we get started, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe to this channel if you guys want more creepypasta fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. It was like a nightmare she could not wake up from. The only problem is it's too real to be some kind of twisted dream. Jack is alive. He's not just some imaginary friend she made up when she was 5. He was real. Joanne still couldn't come to terms of what just happened. The death of Sam and Tara. It's all my fault, she thought to herself, cuddled onto the couch into a ball. They died protecting me, and now I don't even know what to do. Images flashed through her mind of the 3 of them together, pranking, movies, sleepover, all smiling, all happy. The girl's eyes shot open and she blinked, thinking about something. She rushed to look for a photo album Sam had kept since they were younger. When she found it, the girl began flipping through it, instanting each picture, every single one. That clown was in it, just appear in each one with a ghostly feel. Joanne narrowed her brows and stopped and slamming the book shut, gripping it tightly. I've always been here, wherever you know it. Or not. His voice slowly crept into her thoughts, and she shook her head, grabbing it. Why don't you make it easy? They'll still be alive if you just came with me. Stop. Are you afraid? Now who will protect the sweet little Joanne from the big scary Jack? Leave me alone, please, she cried, her skull pounding as she felt like she was breaking down. If this doesn't let up soon, the sound of glass breaking causes her to jump. She looked around towards the hallway leading to the bedrooms. It was dark, possibly 4 a.m., so she wasn't sure if someone was there. The sound was coming from the rooms, maybe the window, which only fueled her fear, which peeking up to the top at the moment. Glass hitting the ground, she gulped and slowly standing up, grabbing her phone for light as possible to call 911. The female gripped the knife that Sam was holding on for safely protected against her chest, and towards the noise. She turned on the electronics and movements through the apartment as she reached the door. Slowly and quietly, she opened it and looked around. No broken glass, just a empty bedroom. Making her way towards the next bedroom, she opened it and it looked the same, only for her heart to leap into her throat. There, ahead of her, is a broken window, all the glass laying on the floor beneath it. She stares, unblinking, as only thought that was going through her mind was to run, don't look back. But she was rooted to the spot. She does the complete opposite of her conscience and walked towards the window, the moonlight glimmering in from the outside, illuminating the dark path room. She looked down at the shards in horror and noticed blood on them. The intruder had foolishly cut themselves. In the moment of fear, she turned around and ran, but was caught off guard as a dark figure tackled her and pinned her to the ground. She screamed, afraid of being Jack. It was Jack, but notes the different attire. She couldn't see the face. No It was Male who was strong as he pinned her down and lift her arms above her head before bringing it down. She gasped, but it was too late to react. Her vision darkened and she was left unconscious. She finally was in my grasp. Joanne is finally here. After not what Jack has been doing, I knew I had to stop it. The only way I had to. Taking her and hiding her, so she would be safe. I lifted her up and onto my shoulders. Before using the blood, I cut my hand to leave a message on the wall for the old asshole. After I was done, I rushed out, climbing out the window like I did before and rushing back to my hideout. Jack's point of view. Anger fueled me as I stared at the words left on the wall. I noticed that I couldn't talk to Joanne anymore, so my connection had the better of me. Now I was staring at the blood-written message left by the one who took her, my lollipop. You can't hurt her anymore, asshole. Give up looking because you'll never get her back. I sunk my teeth into my hand before clenching them into fists, as the only thing I could think of who could took her. I headed back to my circus to find information. They're not taking her from me. Not after so much planning and putting into this. She's my lollipop. Mine.